Well, just last week, the Portland Police Bureau announced a major change to the way that they're handling traffic stops. Now, for starters, they'll focus more on moving violations that pose serious danger.
So that move takes them away from pulling people over for things like expired registrations or not wearing seatbelts and more. They say that it's all in an effort to create a more equitable policing system.
And joining us live to discuss the changes is Lieutenant Greg Pashley with the Portland Police Bureau. Thanks for joining us this morning, Lieutenant.
Sure. Thanks, Jenny.
Yeah, so tell us, officers, they can still pull people over for busted taillights or expired registration. How is this all going to work?
That's right. Officers still have discretion to make stops under the law. So depending on whatever the violation they see, if they see a violation that is prohibited based on vehicle code, they have the option to make that stop. But the direction the chief gave is to focus on stops that may impact safety of the community. So that could be, as you described a little bit, various kinds of dangerous driving, whether it's speeding, running red lights, running stop signs. And as you also indicated, this is in response to community concerns regarding disparities in traffic stop data over the years. And so the Police Bureau is trying to be responsive to community concerns. We're also trying to be responsive to the reality of our staffing these days, which is considerably lower than it ever has been in history. And so we're trying to adapt within our profession, responsive to community concerns and input, and also to the reality of the Portland Police right now.
And really quickly, speaking of that data on disparities, what did you guys find and what prompted this change?
Over the years, the data suggests that people are stopped differently than they're represented in city demographics. Now, people who are really knowledgeable about analyzing data will suggest that that may not be the greatest metric to use because it doesn't really take into consideration people who are traveling to Portland for work, who are driving through the city for whatever other reason. We have major freeways that come through our city. And so not everyone who the police stop live in Portland. And so we're trying to be responsive to concerns regarding disparities that are based on city demographics. That's the impetus. But also, again, we're looking at a police bureau that has the lowest staffing it's had in history, especially modern history, relative to the size of the city. And so there's a couple different realities that we're dealing with as we try to make an adaptation in the way that we do traffic stops.
Yeah, as far as that staffing issue that you're having, I know you've mentioned it a couple times now. Do you see any hope on the horizon for that? Are there a lot of efforts focusing on recruiting? Is it just hard to get someone to want to join, a police force right now with everything going on?
The staffing concerns really have to do a lot with budget, which is beyond the control of the Bureau. We're just a city bureau. We take the budget that we're given and we try to do the best we can with it. And so that has had a great impact on our ability to staff. In February of this year, the chief had to make difficult decisions regarding certain divisions within the Bureau, and that includes the traffic division. And so one of the things that happened was the traffic division was essentially disbanded except for an investigative part of it. There are still officers who go to work and work on motorcycles. However, they are now reporting to precincts rather than doing full-time traffic enforcement. And so we've had to adapt over the course of this last year, especially. We've done a lot of adapting over the last decade in the Portland Police, and we're trying to be both responsive to community concerns, adapt to the changes in the profession that just happen naturally, and do what we can to best serve the community with the resources that we have.
All right. Well, Lieutenant, thank you so much for joining us this morning and breaking down some of those changes that we will see and talking about the issues that you're all facing. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, let's get another check with meteorologist Kelly Bayern because we have such a crazy forecast this past